Now, a disused quarry might not sound like everyone's idea of a great day out, but we're here to try and change your mind.
Yes, Tout Quarry on the Isle of Portland has some of the most dramatic views on the south coast, shaped by a long history of excavating its famous white stone. It's now a nature reserve and unique sculpture park, but it still remains something of a hidden gem. Rachel Hepworth has been to explore.
Emerging from the sea, Portland shows the marks of its history. Discarded stones litter the hillside. These are the ones not good enough to build the empire. And perched at the top of the cliff is Tout Quarry.
Tout is Old English for lookout, and it means that it looks out across the island. So it has quite a majestic feel to it. It's been hewn into the cliff top overlooking the Great Chesil Bank. So it has this powerful sense of people's effort.
And what an effort! For centuries, stone was cut here by hand, heaved out and shipped across the world. Sir Christopher Wren used Portland stone to rebuild the City of London and St Paul's after the Great Fire. And it's used for war graves across the Commonwealth.
You can see the stacking here, yeah?
But after Tout closed commercially, local artists spotted an opportunity. What better place to celebrate Portland's relationship with stone?
Well, it's the way it's been worked by hand over 18 generations of families on the island, and how they've passed on the skills from father to son.
The sculpture park was established in 1983, and 40 years on, the maze of paths and gullies makes finding the carvings like a game of hide and seek. Some are very subtle. Some make you do a double take, like Anthony Gormley's Falling Man. Some are slightly surreal, while others celebrate the folklore of Portland, like the Roy dog who lived in a cave at Portland Bill, hunting smugglers and passing fishermen. If you look carefully, you can see the eyes of his victims woven into his fur. What I love about this place is the fact it's not curated at all. There's no gift shop, there's no visitor centre, no facilities. You're just left free to wander and discover these sculptures for yourself. Plus, there's always a surprise around every corner. In all, there are more than 70 sculptures dotted around for you to find, all in the wildness of what is also a nature reserve. And where most art galleries tell you not to touch anything, to stick to the paths, here it's about getting much more tactile with the exhibits. But not quite as tactile as these artists who've spent much of the summer honing their skills at one of the Trust's many workshops. This is a sound that's been ringing out here for centuries, and these stonemasons are delighted to be continuing that tradition.
The thing about stone carving is that you're completely immersed in it. It's an incredible kind of mindful activity, because you really have to, you can't take your mind off what you're doing, because every single action you do with the chisel impacts on the rest of it.
Time and space here completely different, so it's much slower than in average life. By the time you're carving, I think it's just the most fantastic feeling I've felt.
And how does it feel, Mary, to see something emerge out of the stone as you're working with it?
Awesome! I keep looking at it and thinking, did you make that? I had the idea straight away. I saw the stone and I went, full heads. Bit odd, you know.
Nothing wrong with a bit odd. Odd is perfect here. A chance to lose yourself in the ultimate playground of the imagination.
Children are the best to find things, you know, because they still have the excitement in them, and it's fantastic when you see children experiencing art in the landscape.
Children, that is, of any age. Rachel Hepworth, ITV News in Portland.
What a fantastic discovery.
Yes.
Looks great.